Well, I'm at it again, back out on the Grand Union today, and so far it's been pretty good. Probably had about 8 pounds in the first hour. Looks like a very good roach. Oh boy. Yeah, since the weather's warmed up. Look at that beauty. Bit of a chunk out of it at some point, but it's got to be 10 ounce plus. Fishing the bread punch. Yeah, so far I've caught roach, bream, hybrids, skimmers, chub, dace. I threw a bit of bread in to start with, and my swim just started fizzing. I think basically after a prolonged cold spell it suddenly warmed up and the fish have gone a bit mental. But I'm fishing up above the lock today, and the fish are they're just bigger here. That's fairly typical of the stamp I'm catching, which is a 3 ounce fish. So my ambition, if the fishing carries on like it is, my ambition to catch 20 pound out of the Canal on the whip. It's looking a distinct possibility today. Using my 7mm bread punch just to discourage the small fish really. If you've seen any of my other bread punch fishing videos, you'll be familiar with the rigs I'm using. For this shorter whip I've got a 0.75 gram float on, and on the longer whip I've got a 1.25 gram. I did have a boat come through about half an hour ago, and that killed it for about 20 minutes. The last 10 minutes it seems to have come back again. It's interesting, I've caught bream and skimmers here. I don't think I ever have before. I've caught dace and roach, and that's the odd gudgeon, that's been about it. Maybe the odd one or two little skimmers, but no, I mean, fairly early on, because the swim was bubbling, I was interested to know what was down there, so I did think it might have been a carp. It was a load of skimmers, I think, and stuck a worm on and caught a few of them, yeah, and a couple of perch as well. Looks like we've got another boat either coming down or going up. It's likely to disturb things a little bit. I think that would be the only thing that kind of cocks things up today if we have too many boats. Obviously it does affect the fishing. When the boat comes through, it tends to to scatter the fish a little bit, and then you've got to keep feeding till they regroup. This has turned into one of the best sessions I've had for years, I think. Catching some lovely roach. Just had one that's a good 10 ounce, I'd say. Just quickly plumb the depth again, make sure I'm basically just touching the bottom, which is how I want it. I want my bait to be down there so I can catch the bream if they are bream, just so I can get them out of the way. These fish are still bubbling away, whatever they are. I can't think it'd be roach doing that, but there might just be such a big shoal down there and such a frenzy that they are kicking up bubbles off the bottom. I don't know.
No. Why? Because they're not very interested.
Well, that was one of the smaller ones. Cool, that was good. Thought it was a goner. Doesn't seem to have made much difference what I do with the feed today. I'm not piling it in. I suppose the most important element of today's fishing really has been just letting the bites develop. I don't know whether my floats are absorbing a bit of water, but I noticed that they've dotted themselves down progressively more as the day's gone on. It's actually not that helpful. I want a good sort of centimetre of bristle, really. It kind of helps distinguish between a little tiddler hitting the bait and something a bit bigger. Got a big dace a minute ago. Must have been 6 ounce or something. I had to net it. You do get the odd one down here. There's a little stream that sort of comes in and out of the canal. So I guess they come out of there. There you go. Pristine canal roach. Probably 6 ounce or so. I've caught a lot like that today. A lot of fish like that size. Just going to try upping the feed rate and see what happens. If it fucks it all up, I'll stop it. You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? Well, that's the home straight now. Had a tangle and lost about 10 minutes setting up my rig, which is a bit annoying. I've set back up with a size 14 hook on now because I'm basically bagging up, so fish like that every chuck. Could have 30 pound in there. This has definitely been the best day's fishing I've had for a good while. It's been pretty consistent really, apart from that disturbance from the boat earlier. I've more or less been catching, you know, been steadily catching fish today. It's funny, you get little spells where you miss bites and bump fish and kind of puts you off, puts you out of your rhythm. I suspect. Oops. Oh, we lost one. I suspect it's when there's a little, you know, a little shoal of little ones in the swim. Those bubbles are still coming up down there. More bream down there. Sort of autopilot fishing this is. In the groove. Must admit I'm tempted to, well, if I had the means to, crush the barb on this hook just to make unhooking a bit quicker. I haven't got any pliers in my bag, so I can't do it. Got to use heavy line when you're doing this sort of thing. It takes so much wear and tear. Especially right down by the hook. Right, how'd you get on?
Just over £7. Roach, on the punch.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I reckon I've got about £30.
30?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
What?
yeah. I've had a few,
It's bream?
3 bream and about £20 a roach.
Really?
Yeah, been absolutely bagging up.
On the punch?
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I've had some nice roach as well. Some 10 ounce.
So I had one over £1.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Quite a lot of sort of 5-6 ounces.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's really, really good.
Yeah. You're with a globe, are you? Or
Sorry?
you're not with a globe, right? Or a club?
No. No.
It's not cracking inside, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's about average for me, I think, today, and a few smaller ones and quite a few bigger ones.
Yeah. How big's your bream? 3 pounds?
Yeah, yeah, they're all about the same, about 3. Oh, blimey, that was a astonishing day's fishing. I'll pull them out and have a look. I'm going to have to weigh these in about 3 batches, I think, because I haven't got a big landing net or anything to weigh them in. So I have to do it in my Litland. Anyway, bear with me a second. £9, 8 ounces. Bream. Put them straight back in. Right, small lot of roach. £19, 8 ounces. Wow, this is incredible. I have to put them back, unfortunately. I'd like to get a photo of them all together, but second lot of roach. 7. So 26£15. Yeah, beautiful roach there. My biggest roach bag ever. Wow, not much more I can say, is there? Apart from I'm going home now. I'll see you next time.